That's Liam, that's Rob, and that's some dickhead with coloured hair. Last night, Andrea was too busy. Sorry, loved you. Great night, Andrea. Episode 5, we have got a lot to get through with today. Now, we started the episode with the fact that Bhanu has left. Kenzie started saying there that she is now on the tiniest tribe there ever was. There's 3 of you, Kenzie. No, the tiniest tribe that ever was actually Stephanie in Survivor Palau back in 2005, the 10th season of Survivor, where she was whittled down to a tribe of 1 person on the Oolong tribe before merge. So that was the tiniest tribe ever. Sega, the girls now think it's them versus the boys at Nami. Everyone is hunting for idols apart from Liz. Hunter finds the beware advantage and loses his vote. So that's the thing. But he does actually say, and I think it's interesting, he specifies that there is a clause which states that if he doesn't lose a challenge, he still has an opportunity, and goes to tribal, he still has an opportunity to win it. Well, we later learned that merge is coming, so that's a bit of a disclaimer there. Yanu, Q, tells Kenzie that he's given up and wants to quit, but it's all a ruse to really get to align with Tiffany to vote Kenzie out. Then we get into the immunity and the reward challenge, and the first prize is pastries and fruit. Second prize, smaller selection thereof. Third place, tribal, which is where Yanu is destined to go. Or is it? No, because yes, Nami comes in first, but Yanu actually win. Well, they come in second and they get the flint. They didn't even mention that they get in the flint. So yeah, there's a thing. They get food and they are happy. So all the focus is in the middle here in Sega. Jeff had confirmed that Yanu would have been the tribe who lasted longest without Flint in the new era. Hasn't happened. And they would have had the most losses of any season in the new era. Again, hasn't happened. So, we have that whole showdown, that all worked. Now, we have the journey, and it is these 3 people that go on to the journey, Hunter, Tim, and Q, is to test their survivor knowledge. Without knowing what exactly that entails, Hunter decides to go on, and it's all about rearranging these survivor logos into the correct order. Now, I've got to admit, I'm a pretty big Survivor fan, but I would have gotten pretty much the same score that Hunter did. He only got 7 right, not even close. As a result, he kind of loses his vote, which he's already got. So I don't know whether that's a double no vote or what, but either way, he ain't voting for a bit. So we'll have to see how that pans out. So everyone comes back from the journey, and Tim actually tells everyone exactly what happened, but no one believes him because everyone's very distrusting of the journey. So back at Sega though, Jem knows that she's in the shit, but now that they've lost a challenge, there is information to find the key to the box, and she goes on the hunt and she actually finds it, so she gets her immunity idol. So then we get into Tribal Council, and it's a bit of a bloodbath, and in the end we have 2 votes on Ben, and we do have 4 votes on Jem because Maria played her extra vote and voted for Jem twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Jem. Good thing about this for Ben is that he actually didn't tell anyone that he had no vote. So as far as the other 4 are concerned, there was 6 votes, 6 people, so that is correct. So only Maria is going to think, hang on a minute, there was 6 votes and I cast 2 of them. So she might be onto something if she's smart enough. But apart from that, Ben has pretty much gotten away with that. And Jem gets sent home with immunity idol. that is big news for our game, because Kirby becomes the second player to lose both of her castaways, joining the Denise Club. Okay, so on that point, massive commiserations to you, Kirby. I mean, like, I think we haven't had this in our game where we've lost 2 players before merge. Okay, but on the subject of Denise, she actually was the first person to lose her tribe mates, and she won this advantage, which said, commiserations, because you've lost your castaways from the game. All is not lost. You still have more opportunities to win some money. And she had to pick another player to conspire with, to bet on who would be the next person to lose both of their castaways. Denise stuck with an alliance that she's had before. She decided to go with Liam, that guy. So they each had to choose another one of us players, including them, to say who would be the next person to lose. And as a disclaimer, because at the time of receiving that advantage, Rob was the only player to have one player still in the game. So they could choose Rob, but instead of a full $15, they would have won half of that, which is $7.50. And the rest would go into the second place Jeff pot. New term, Jeff pot. See, we don't have a Jack, we have a Jeff. Okay, so who did Denise think was going to bail out first? Amanda. Wrong. Who did Liam think? Did he think Kirby would be out? Nope. He thought Anja. So $15 goes into the second place Jeff pot, from $55 to $70. That is it. That's the money board. Okay, but we know merge is happening next week, so it's time to place your bets on who is going to win the first immunity challenge. So congratulations, guys, we've made it to merge, and you could win up to $20. Everyone must secretly place their bets as to who will win the first individual immunity challenge. So when I say secretly, put it in a private message to me. For fairness, I'm going to spin the wheel of Jeff in private and nominate a person to confide my bet into, just in case I win, because the winners will receive an equal share of $20. However, if only one person is correct, they will not only win the $20, but they'll also win a secret advantage. So think about who you want to bet on. It could be $20 or a share off, or if you're the only person who gets it right, you get the money and a little something extra. Game on.